What I'm going to do today is try to straighten out the window frames a little bit. So I'm going to be adding Kevlar down into here, all the way around here, and get the perimeter of this pretty smooth. Same here. Welds are cleaned up. We gapped this as best as we're going to get it. And now I'm just going to get this all leveled out both sides. So my next big gig is to whiz wheel back the zinc chromate so I have this area roughed up good enough so the FiberTech, the fiberglass, will bite down into this. So same as last time, I'm going to go to the work area and I'm going to mix it up. Make sure you mix it well. Okay everyone, now that that is done, now it looks like there's a lot, but a lot of this is going to come back off. All I'm trying to do is get a structure in it and get some of the low spots out, the real heavy lows, and that'll be permanent to the door. And then from there we can actually use a platinum filler out and make it nice and smooth on the perimeter. Hey, there's Eleanor. I've been working steady on this car. I have been putting about 8 to 10 hour days on it for the past week, and I'm really close. Okay, we're gonna climb in the car where the gas tank goes, and we're gonna look at the windshield profile. You can see where we're referencing here and here, so that means this is still low. I gotta reload this with high build 4:1. I've worked and worked and worked the profile from left to right, and we're symmetrical all the way through, all the way into the horizon, and then back down again. So let me show you. So that's what I'm looking for. Got to put the line in and fade it out. Put the line in and fade it out. I'm going to have to do that when I go to 2K. Now the profile is in the roof line from left to right is now correct. The hood's right there. Okay, the hood fits fine. What we did, the car sits this way, and then this way. We moved this over 1/8 of an inch because it wouldn't close right, because it was hitting down in this corner here. It's close to hitting still, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick the hood over, and if I have to reprofile the cowl gap to the hood gap, I'm going to have to. That's up to when I finally get the hood back on, open and close. Plus, we have an issue right into here going down, and it runs a little bit tight and then gaps here, which means I might have to relieve the hood. I cannot change the profile of the car anymore. I am done. Climb in. I said, we're so close to 2K primer, it's not funny. The roof is good. The back is really good. And then the back wall here, I gotta block it again and re-hit it again. Very unhappy with this. This thing's been a hell of a fighter. I do have this area finally to the point of good. Gonna have to hand sand in there real nice and make that all smooth out. Otherwise, that's done. These areas you would never see. Why is it taking so long? This takes hours to do, man. It takes hours. So these are pretty darn good. The profile flows nice through here, and now it flows nice through here, down into the dash, left and right symmetry. Looks really good. The dash is symmetrical here. Got a little bit of a lull right there I got to fix, but left to right is really nice. And then the kick panels are really good. We're ready for 2K. This whole area under here is ready for 2K. When I go to 2K primer, that means I'm ready for paint. The roof is really good. Remember all the work that was done in this? There's the back window area, up over my head, into the B pillar, I'm here, to the A pillar. Pretty slick. Alright everybody, we just got done 2K'ing everything. Been a long time coming for Eleanore. A lot of little areas inside this car that just busted chops all the way through. We just needed to get it this far and we did. So, a lot of hours this week. Okay, where I'm at, after the 2K, we're going to sand it all back real nice. Any little whoop-de-doos we missed with the high build, we were able to ice them out, and then we'll be able to 2K them again. Get the inside of this car ready for paint as much as it's going to be. Couple areas he's not too particular about. We were a little bit more particular about because we wanted to make it nice as much as possible inside the car. The difference from a $10,000 car to a $50,000 car is the quality of the work thrown into the vehicle. We want to make it as nice as we can for Glenn, and we want to continue on getting this thing pushed through to paint. So that is the updates here on this little car. I'm starting to work this area into here. I put some tape in to throw the high build in. We don't need high build on the areas that I don't need. So anyway, that's where I'm at there. The sides we're starting to put in now. We're trying to put this body line in all the way to the windshield frame now. We're just going to gracefully get rid of it from there. And I'm trying to put the drip ridge in a lot now. So we're going to get ready. We're going to final block the roof tomorrow, and we're going to prime it all as well. Okay, let me climb in here. My knee is swollen from getting in and out of this car a million times. I still have a little bit more to do. I have a little area here, a little area there. Other than that, I'm pretty dang close. Everything's looking really kind of good. Yeah, and that's where I'm at. That right there took a week, and it took a lot to level out and get where I wanted it, and making the left and the right It just all comes down to artistry, make it what it ain't. So it's structurally super strong. I used a lot of HB primer, 4:1 Super Builds, really good stuff to level it out. Builds quick, holds up well. We Kevlared what we did initially, and then we leveled it with that, and now I got it into 2K. So I wanted to show you all where it was at. And this bad boy here is getting really close to working. It looks nice in the video, but trust me, it ain't. I got it to gap a little better here, but it's got too much of a gap down here, it's too loose here, and too tight there. I got to tweak it. And this, when this was put in this car, it was put in a little differently than the way the factory was. So I got to make this fit the car. So that's where I'm at there. The upper railing in here, where the visors would go, the rear view mirror, that's up to Glenn to do whatever he needs to do, but I straightened the heck out of this, and then I profiled the window area the same, so it comes down, and it comes down. That's where that is. Oh lordy. Up under the dash. Let's see if I can get a better perspective. Okay, there's up under the dash. Come a long way, man, but it takes time getting up under here and hitting this several times, dolly hammer, working everything, and then just trying to get it to where it all flows nice. And that's where it is. The problem I'm running into with this car, it's not the big area, the flats, that's normal. The problem I'm running into is all the little areas that he wants done, all the little nooks and crannies, and down in the well, and little bits right there, and hinges, and seam seal in little areas, detailing out, trying to make something really nice, flows really well so the paint don't look shitty on it. That's what's chewing the hours. So that is the updates on this car. I need to get video of it, a little more of it than I got, but I wanted to show you all what is actually happening here in this shop.
Eleanore had was just a rusty, crappy mess, and Earl rolled his eyes when he saw it, so I'm not going to make him use that. So I went ahead and picked up a new one.
Everybody, you just saw the Glenn. Let's see here. That's the back of that. That's the front of it. The only problem I have with it is I'm trying to get that little doohickey down in there that slides closed to work. So I got it lubed up right now. I'm going to try and see if I can get that to come back to life. Other than that, Glenn, I didn't know you were getting one.
Actually looks like a little dig, doesn't it?